Well, let us get underway on this somewhat different armchair ride around Australia, starting with a short segment on the work of the Australian Road Research Board. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Moffat. I'm the National Leader of Pavements at NTRO, and I joined the organisation over 35 years ago.
Hi, I'm Richard Wicks. I've been at the company for a long time. I started in 1990 when it was the Australian Road Research Board, and at present I'm the National Technical Leader for Infrastructure Measurement. Infrastructure measurement is measuring the state of an asset. In the road context, roads are a very expensive asset. And we want to measure how well they're performing, how well they are delivering to the travelling public, moving themselves and goods around. So we have a fleet of vehicles that help us to do this, and then of course we've got a team of analysts or data processors that extract information from the data we collect to help people make informed decisions on managing their infrastructure. And as we like to say around here, if you don't measure it, you can't manage it.
Ross Gallagher. I'm the Chief Technology Officer, and I've been at NTRO now for around 3 years. So infrastructure measurement is one of our leading business groups here at NTRO. We have a very sophisticated fleet of vehicles capturing the condition of the pavement and other road-related assets and environments.
So we're going to go back a little bit in history here to a couple of years before I actually started in 1990. So back in the day, I just got my little prop here, is the main thing we did when it came to measuring the condition of a pavement was to use a thing called a NTRO meter.
One example of an ARRB-built microprocessor-based system is in the measurement of road roughness. This device measures the condition and rates of deterioration of our roads over a period of time.
The NTRO meter was a response meter that essentially measures how much the axle moves left to right as it goes over bumps.
When it measured axle body separation, they gave you an indication of how rough the road was.
In time that was replaced with our first free laser profilometer that was developed at ARRB, as we were then.
A gentleman called Hans Prem, he was given that project, and in the mid-80s to the late 80s he developed the first profilometer here in Australia.
We're now looking at the profilometer located on the front of the servo vehicle. The profilometer, developed by the Australian Road Research Board, measures the roughness of the pavement surface.
My mentor here, Ross Hannay, and I, we actually jumped in the vehicle and spent 5 weeks surveying. This was kind of the start of us actually doing network survey work, and that's kind of where it all began.
The multi-laser profiler requires minimal training to produce qualified operators. Whole road networks can be measured quickly. Hundreds of miles or kilometres of road lanes can be recorded every day. New Zealand's entire highway network was surveyed in just 6 weeks.
All of a sudden our fleet was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
We had the 2LP, the 3LP and so forth, and next to that was the FWD.
Attached to the servo van is the falling weight deflectometer. It tells us whether the road is going to be strong enough to take the loads we are going to impose on it now and in the future.
We went then to multi-laser profilers, 13 lasers giving you a full transverse width, faster lasers which were able to then allow us to measure the macro texture of the pavement, all the same time measuring the roughness as well. So that was a big leap. The next one was in 2014 when the TSD, which formed the basis of the Intelligent Pavement Assessment Vehicle. And yeah, that was a massive game changer. Today, every state and road agency and territory uses the iPave. We moved from starting just measuring roughness, but we also did skid resistance testing too. In 2018, we had our first iSave. So all of a sudden, we've got 4 iPaves, 3 running around Australia, one in New Zealand. We've got the iSave. We've got multiple NSVs with auto crack detection systems on it. So, You know, there's got this fleet that's just big. It's grown from just this little one vehicle basically into, you know, 10, 20, 30 vehicles that we use.
We've seen the equipment change from measuring one parameter to something you've now got automatic crack detection. We've got teams of people rating video images. We've got a fleet of deflection measuring devices, whether they be falling weight deflectometers or iPaves.
Which is really exciting as another development, but all made possible from, you know, the changes in technology.
The Road Geometry Vehicle, or RGDAS as it's known, automatically logged the grade, curvature, crossfall and roughness of the test route, allowing wear and tear on the road train components to be related directly to road conditions. A high-technology package of aircraft-type inertial instruments, coupled to a powerful microprocessor, permit accurate road data to be collected easily at traffic speed. The system is fast, with the final output from 1,500 lane kilometres being tested, report and resident on the client's computer in 10 weeks at a cost of less than $150 Australian.
Probably the biggest change that infrastructure measurement has experienced, and that's the data reform system. The step change with our new data reform system is we can actually capture, process and deliver data in as little as 24 to 48 hours. And there's an incredible amount of technology that's been built into the vehicles and our system to actually achieve that. And it's world first. So there is not another company out there who are building vehicles to our standard that can actually do the capture, processing and delivery of data within that time frame anywhere in the world.
Just seeing where it is today, seeing it go from small beginnings to what it is today. So it brings a lot of satisfaction to me.
To see what it used to do and to see what it's doing now, especially in these vehicles here, it's really unbelievable.
We are at the absolute cutting edge of survey vehicle technology. I'd like to grow the fleet across different markets, Southeast Asia, North America, Europe, over the next few years.
I remember years ago, and I mean 20 years ago, having a chat with Richard Yeo, and it turned out we both had the same sort of experience when we first joined the organisation. You were starting to have a cup of coffee with a name that you'd previously seen in textbooks or standards or manuals, and there you are suddenly talking to John McLean or Rami Achalik, David Potter, John Metcalf. You know, they were abstract names when you were studying at university, and suddenly you're there talking to them and they're treating you as an equal. They're not from an experience point of view, obviously, but you know, again, there are very few organisations that afford that sort of opportunity to you as well. So I think heritage is important to us to remind ourselves that we are a stream or a collective of people all making a contribution. There's so much good work that's being done. I think it's always vitally important to look over your shoulder to see where you've come from.
Just thinking about that 60 plus years of history is just fantastic. And to think that we've got this great future before us as well.
It's been a privilege to work in a place like this. You've seen the respect it's had from other organisations, other countries. To be just part of that has been a privilege.
Something I guess you feel in the walls as you're walking around. You know, there's a level of expertise, there's a level of maturity, there's a level of being able to solve problems that younger companies can't.
I'm proud of the work we've done, and I'm proud of the work we will do. Fiercely proud, borderline excessively.
Because I'm happy, I'm proud of who I work for. So I want to let people know what we're about and how we can help them. And that's always been a real pleasure for me.
Definitely get a lot of pride from our team, the broader support network, and just seeing the vehicles out on the road.
It's the people you work with in this organisation are amazing, both as human beings but as technical knowledge, and to be part of people's journey in growing their own knowledge is truly quite uplifting, and I enjoy every single minute of it.